So up until now, I had actually made it a point to stay out of defensive mode. I feel like defensive mode has a time and a place. It's very effective at fighting cheaters. And at this point, I'm not really treating this any differently than just fighting another cheater, another griefer. Like I said, I don't really care when people do this sort of thing. I think my friends and I have talked about it, and it's kind of fun trying to fight these people, or cheaters in general. Because I know that these are the people that obviously bothered by losing the most, I guess. I just quickly switched my Deadeye card, but I usually make it a point to never use defensive cards in defensive mode unless I'm like fighting an entire posse or something.
Get away from me!
honestly, the fight is kind of boring at this point.
Welcome back. Come in.
He's just running away a lot, and I'm not 100% certain that the off radar is with him. So I actually try to message him, and I was gonna ask off radar
I hope
question mark.
bring more people to Chinatown.
But of course,
I
he
am
can't send
still
him messages,
waiting.
and his profile is filled with this stuff about come on, all clout chasers and griefers, and a bunch of malarkey like this. He turns blue for me. I'm like, alright, well, maybe he's had enough. Maybe the off radar is not with him. And I actually consider coming out of defensive here because, like I said, I don't know if the off radar is with him. Someone had said that someone else that they were with went defensive, so I figured if they went defensive, well. But all things considered, I think better safe than sorry, maybe. And as you can see, they have no problem shooting us when we're just standing still. And we're not threatening. But the minute we start trying to shoot back at them when they're red for us, they just start running away and hiding in safe zones. And I'm gonna be honest, I used the defensive glitch in here, and I'm not even gonna apologize for it because these are the kind of people that it's for. Honestly, I'm kind of starting to feel bad for him a little bit at this point. It's not even close to being a fair fight. mostly just messing with them. I'm no longer running towards them. They're blue again. Not defensive mode griefing him. It does this weird teleport thing right here. I think they're just trying to get some of their kills back, actually. That was another reason I didn't want to come out of defensive, is because you'll see here in another clip where he just kind of vanishes. And we didn't know, I don't think he was using anything, I just think that he was really laggy, but at the time we weren't sure. So here's his off radar friend. He does come back on the radar, so I don't know if that's because they were interested in fighting more or not, but I'm not coming out of defensive now, so. So, maybe this is exactly what he wanted. Is him appearing like he was getting griefed. Which is fine, because I don't pretend not to be a griefer. I have griefed. I don't consider myself a griefer. That's not why I play the game. I just like the game. I think it's fun. My friend Dude put it pretty well, I think, when he said, we don't pretend to be the good guys, but we don't go out of our way to be the bad guys. Sorry, Tinker. Maybe I shouldn't have gave in and gave him exactly what he wanted. But we were just having fun, and here's flashing. And I think really we were just kind of needling him at this point. I mean, wasn't even really a competition. And the real defensive mode griefers show up. And he leaves the lobby. I'm curious though, what do people think on average? Is defensive mode cheating? Is off radar even cheating at this point? God mode? Lag switch? Cronus? Is this the same thing as defensive mode? I don't even see how these things could be equated with defensive mode. You can literally open up the player menu and turn on defensive mode. But that's just my opinion. I'm curious what everybody else thinks. And not just the free aim community. Auto aimers included. And as you can see, there were several times where we turned blue. We continued to be shot at. And for those who do not like fighting defensive mode players, they should stop shooting defensive mode players.